I want to share one of my top hacks on how to know instantly if my body is actually burning carbohydrates or stored fat for energy. On today's episode of LiveLeanTV, I'm showing you how to quickly become a fat-burning machine and scientifically measure your metabolism. But before I jump into it, do me a huge favor and click that like button down below. This is just a simple gesture that helps tell the YouTube algorithm to send our videos out to more people so we can help them live lean 365 days a year. So if you want to join our mission of helping 1 million people live lean 365 days a year, please tap that subscribe button. So with all that said, let's jump into today's topic on how to quickly become a fat-burning machine and scientifically measure your metabolism. So one of the best ways to achieve a healthy lifestyle and more importantly sustain it forever is learning how to turn your body into a fat burning machine. So back in 2013, I shared a video about how to turn on your body's switch to become a fat burning machine. So in that video, I talked about the role that processed carbohydrates have on insulin and how sugar can be burned as immediate energy, it can be stored as short-term energy in the form of glycogen, or it can be stored as fat in the fat cells. And to demonstrate how sugar can be stored as body fat, I shared a visual example of the spillover effect. So the cup symbolizes what your glycogen capacity is, and the water symbolizes sugar being stored as glycogen. So as you can see, once the glycogen levels reach their capacity, the sugar spills over and is stored as fat in your body. So hopefully that gave you a quick understanding of how your body processes carbohydrates as either energy or stored fat. And as I mentioned, to quickly become a fat burning machine, it's important for you to know if your body is primarily efficient at burning stored body fat or carbohydrates. So when your carbohydrate and your glycogen stores are depleted, you'll be primarily using your stored body fat as fuel. But the question is, how do you know if your carbohydrate stores are depleted? And that is where the Lumen comes in. So the Lumen is a metabolic tracking device and app that measures your metabolism in real time with just your breath. I've been getting a lot of questions from the LiveLean Nation, you guys, about Lumen. So I reached out to them and asked if we could partner on this video for you guys. So based on my experience to date, I've really been enjoying the nutrition data that is gathered from my Lumen. This means you can now take a measurable and data-driven approach to your nutrition by using real-time metabolic data and metrics about your daily nutrition decisions. So by doing this, it'll give you the game plan to improve your metabolism by improving your body's metabolic flexibility and ultimately turning you into that fat-burning machine. So the question is, what is your metabolism and metabolic flexibility? Well, your metabolism can be described as your body's process of converting the food that you consume into immediate or short-term energy. So further to this, your metabolic flexibility is improving your body's ability to efficiently shift between burning carbohydrates and burning stored body fat as your energy source. So why is this important? Well, having high metabolic flexibility leads to improved health, easier fat loss and weight maintenance, increased lean muscle, better sleep, optimized workout performance, a stronger immune system, balanced glucose levels, and increased energy. So now that you know how to see if you're primarily burning stored body fat for energy, let me show you how I've been using my Lumen throughout the day. So once I wake up in the morning, one of the first things that I do to start my day is my morning check-in breath measurement. Now, I do this before eating or working out, as this breath measurement, in addition to the previous day's data, is used by the Lumen app to create my nutrition plan for the day based on how my metabolism is functioning. Okay, now it's game time. All you have to do is inhale until that circle hits green. Then you hold your breath for 10 seconds. And then once the 10 seconds is up, you breathe out and you try to keep that little ball in between that gray area. I've seen other people's reviews and some people have said that they have a hard time breathing into it and learning the breathing technique. But for me, it was very simple and straightforward. And there's actually like tutorials in the app to learn how to do it properly. But to me, it wasn't an issue. So just think of this morning measurement as the starting point for a healthy day. Based on this breath measurement and the goals that you previously set in the app, the Lumen will give you a nutrition plan with today's recommendation for protein, carbohydrates, and fat. You can then use their recipes and the food database that's found inside the app for your meal ideas that are in alignment with your nutrition plan. So typically my goal is to be in a 1 or a 2 level, which indicates my body shifted to fat burning overnight. Now, this is a good sign of developing a flexible metabolism, which is tracked based on your Lumen Flex score. However, if yesterday was a higher carbohydrate day or a cheat night, my Lumen will probably show that I'm still burning carbohydrates. Based on this, Lumen will automatically change my nutrition plan to follow a lower carbohydrate approach for the day.
What are you doing? Are you to 5? Yay, you got to 5! Yay, Daddy, yay, Daddy, yay, Daddy. I thought you were always going to be on 3. On 3, 2, 1.
Next, I also like to take a breath measurement before my workout. Now, this helps me see what my body is using for energy and whether it's ready for a workout or if I need a snack to help optimize my energy for my upcoming workout. Then 30 minutes after my workout, I like to take another breath measurement to see how my workout affected my metabolism and see if my body shifted from burning carbohydrates to burning fat after the workout. So Lumen also recommends you take a breath measurement before eating as a check-in. Then you can also wait 1 to 2 hours after eating to take another breath measurement to see that shift. Lastly, I like to take a breath before I go to bed to see how today's nutrition and my workout choices affected my metabolism. Okay, so if all these check-ins seem overwhelming, don't worry. The number of breath measurements that you take really depends on you. So if you're a data nerd, you can do more breath measurements. However, if you find this overwhelming, just simply start by focusing on the morning breath, and then you can also do the before bed breath, then build in more breath measurements once you get more comfortable with the data. So now that you know how to scientifically see if you're primarily burning stored body fat for energy, let me briefly share 4 tips to quickly get you into that fat burning zone. So let's get into the first tip: intermittent fasting. So one of the ways to quickly become a fat burning machine is to follow a 16-8 intermittent fasting approach. And even though 16-8 works for me, your ideal fasting window is unique to you. But fortunately, you can use the Lumen to find your perfect fasting window for you that is not too stressful on your body. So the 16-8 intermittent fasting approach simply means following a limited feeding window of 8 hours with a larger fasting window of 16 hours. So a typical example of a 16-8 intermittent fasting would look like this. The fasting period when you do not eat or drink any calories would be between 8 p.m. and 12, and then the feeding period when you eat and you drink your calories would be between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. So when you follow this intermittent fasting approach, it has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and keep your body in that fat burning zone for longer periods of time. Tip number 2, carb cycling. So if you haven't yet heard about the benefits of carb cycling, it's a simple nutrition protocol that fluctuates your daily carbohydrate consumption. So this fluctuation can help improve metabolic flexibility and fat loss while still eating sufficient amounts of carbohydrates. So a typical carb cycling approach breaks down the days of the week into low carbohydrate days, which could be approximately 50 grams of carbs or less, then medium carbohydrate days, which is approximately 50 to 100 grams per day, and then high carbohydrate days, which would be approximately 100 to 150 grams per day. And using your Lumen takes away all the guesswork with carb cycling, as it provides you with carbohydrate recommendations every day based on your goals and metabolism. Okay, tip number 3, resistance training and HIIT workouts. So following a strategic and structured workout program that combines resistance training and HIIT workouts is key to becoming a fat burning machine. Now, this is because your workouts help burn carbohydrates and decrease your glycogen levels. So both HIIT and resistance training are great for building a flexible metabolism. So for many people, carbohydrates are a great energy source to build muscle and get stronger. So when your workout program schedules you for a resistance training workout, from a strength perspective, it may help to be in that carbohydrate burning zone. So if you're unsure if you're in that carbohydrate zone, simply take a pre-workout breath to see if you need to carb up. Then when my workout program schedules me for a HIIT cardio workout, from a fat loss perspective, it may help to be in closer to that fat burning zone. So since your glycogen and your carbohydrate stores are already low, you'll be primarily burning stored body fat for energy during your workout. And this is why a lot of people prefer to do HIIT workouts fasted and on an empty stomach early in the morning. And tip number 4, guys, just use the Lumen. If you're into measurable data and need accountability and structure, then yes, I say the Lumen device and the app is a great tool to help you reach your fitness and fat loss goals. So if you're interested in trying the Lumen, all the links are in the video description below. So that's it, Live Lean Nation. Let's make this your year to become a fat burning machine. As always, I am here to help. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you very much and thank you for watching. Keep living lean.